welcome back to another episode of Scott's Soldiers. Today I want to show you some of my Canadian Guards. Like Highlander regiments, the Canadian Armed Forces has a number of Guards regiments with affiliation to counterparts in the British military. These regiments are notable for wearing the bearskin caps, which elevate the height of the Guardsmen. Like my Highlanders, my Guards collection is a sampling, and in the interest of brevity, I'll be presenting more over time.
I want to begin with the set made by the British Toy Soldier Company, model BTSC-21CG. Wow, okay, a lot of numbers. 8 figures in a gloss finish. This is the Canadian Guards Regiment, which was formed in 1953 till it was stood down in 1970. Wearing winter greatcoats, this set includes an officer and sergeant. Note the white over red plume on the left side. While many will draw comparisons with British Guards regiments, I like these Canadian in their greatcoats. And if you have ever experienced a Canadian winter, you can appreciate why these figures appeal to you. This next grouping was made by Labels. On these figures, the plume, still on the left side, is now red over white. This too is the Canadian Guards, but the cuffs are wrong. Now I've consulted with Scott Dummitt, and for comparison purposes, I provided a photo of one of the Guards figures with a Britain's ceremonial series Scots Guards officer. So take a look at the cuffs of each figure for comparison. Now we agreed that with the Labels figure, there was some artistic licensing happening here. They were getting a little ahead of themselves. I've placed the Labels with the Fife and Drum band, which you may recall from episode 12, Bands. You can see there is a partial difference, a millimeter or so in terms of height between the band figures and those of the Guardsmen. Last but not least is the Grenadier Guards of Canada with regimental colors, produced by Scott Dummitt's Pride of the Nation. It consists of the flag bearer, 2 sergeants, and 2 enlisted figures. Like Pride's other sets, this is 54 millimeters gloss. The flag and everything about this set is correct, as usual with Pride of the Nation. Again, I'm grateful to Scott and his efforts to produce Canadian military figures and for the time he afforded me in deciphering the uniforms of the sets you are seeing today. So that sums up the Guards that I wanted to present in this episode. I do have more, but these will have to wait for another time in another episode. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this one, please leave a comment or hit the like or subscribe buttons. Until next time, keep collecting.